Well, I guess it's time we got started. I hope you're all ready. And 3, 2, 1. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you're watching this from. Welcome to episode 166 of the Code Crown Podcast. My name is definitely not Betsumon AJ, and I am joined alongside definitely not my co-host Betsumon Meg, and we hope you're having an absolutely fantastic Sunday. So we're here to watch Digimon Ghost Game episode 33. We hope you're all having a wonderful day. How's everyone doing? How's the chat today? Are you all having a fun time? I think they're stunned speechless.
Are they?
This episode, we will be watching and reacting to episode 33 of Digimon Ghost Game, as ever. And we also have the episode spoilers and synopses for episodes 34 through 37.
Yippee.
So,
Finally.
yeah. Are we getting Lamormon soon? I bloody well hope so. So, how's everybody doing? How has your week been? Have you had anything fun happen? Because I can't think of anything that for us to talk about this week. It's been a very uneventful, boring kind of week, hasn't it? Like nothing major.
Totally normal.
Totally normal,
Nothing
yeah.
strange.
Nothing strange at all. Oh. Well, there is these little things that we found.
Oh.
So, okay. How disgusted are the chat right now? Shall we put an end to this?
Maybe. I can't tell if anyone's here.
Okay. Well, that's enough of that. Okay. Ah! I'm sorry. Meg had an idea, and I thought it was too funny not to run with. If I bribe you with animating the commission I did for you in live 2D when you take the mask off, that's official now. I took the mask off after she said it. Woohoo! Live 2D animation! Woo!
Oh my god, they were gross.
Oh, it was too funny an idea not to do it.
And I didn't do that bad of a job.
No!
Like, they're blushing and everything.
Look at them, aren't they amazing? Well then, But you took it off before reading it and accepting the deal. I don't remember that. Don't hurt the baby. Oh no. What are you doing? Why don't hurt the baby? No, don't. No, he doesn't deserve this. No, he doesn't deserve. No. Why? Why would you do? Oh no. Oh no. Why? What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. That's the one did it. There's too much face.
Just. Oh no! Don't poke it. You'll encourage it to go back on. Rude. Nah. You're not my partner. I don't have a Betsumon.
Leave him here for a minute.
Please stop. You'll drive the viewers away.
With what? This totally normal Wormont? What's wrong with it?
Just for that, future commissions will cost triple. See what you've done, Meg? Your commissions cost triple now.
Here, we'll save the baby.
Yeah. He didn't deserve that.
I couldn't reach any of the others. Nobody deserves that.
Oh boy. So, how is everybody? Did they ever make a Betsumon plush? Please, Yggdrasil, tell me they didn't. No, Justin, I don't think they ever made a Betsumon plush. Although Meg wanted to go the extra 9 yards and get a Tailmon cosplay in.
I didn't. I thought someone else did.
At least stick it on Mekumon. At least it would have been episode relevant. Oh man,
I think the whole cat would fit behind that mask.
yeah. She's a bit small. I think the mask is as big as she is. So
yeah, we got these new toys.
So yeah, we became app drivers over the week.
Oh.
So you might have seen the video I put up on YouTube or the pictures I put up in the Discord.
They're so much fun to.
Yeah, the actual like the loading function, like it's a very satisfying snap.
Yeah.
And it actually talks at you like on the show. So yeah, it's been an interesting kind of week, you know.
Oh, there he goes.
I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, so you know that I don't feel so good lately. Oh yeah, no, I'm still kind of very broken up about that. Yu-Gi-Oh is a big part of my growing up in anime culture. It's a huge part of it. Yeah, it is a sad. Yeah, it's been you know, so like especially the way he died. It's not just the fact that he died, but it's the way it happened as well, which is very sad. So R.I.P. Kazuki Takahashi. You know, it's yeah. Yeah, so like these work basically just as they do on the show. Like if I snap it down. So there's a little pulse wave sort of going on the screen here.
Right up the camera.
Yeah, probably don't. So it's like, so it's asking for an app chip to be placed. So we have Dokumon's chip here. Because Dokomon is the good boy. App realize. Yeah. So, quite fun. Also has an app link and app gatai function as well. And
Do you want to do it?
yeah, go on. So it even has the. So let's try loading the Musibon chip.
Tocar music, tocar music, tocar music, tocar music.
But yeah, it's a fun little thing. It gives you like their power levels and stuff on the bottom. So it's really cool. And like, I don't mean to talk over the Kazuki Takahashi. I don't mean to, you know, uplink over the Kazuki Takahashi discussion. It's just, it is a really sad turn of events for what happened. I'm hearing that he might have been stung by a jellyfish while snorkeling, and that's what caused it. I don't know if anything else has come out other than that. You know, it could have been faulty equipment. It could have been jellyfish stinging. It could have. I don't think the official reasoning has come out, but you know, um, RIP to one of the GOATs, and as an anime fan, I grew up with the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise from its almost from its inception. It factors quite a bit into the other me. That it is represented in the other me, but it's Steve Irwin all over again. Kind of, yeah. I mean, that was a manta ray, but still, yeah. It's from what I understand, yeah. Hey, Corva J, thanks for joining in. So like I don't want to bog the stream down with sadness right at the beginning. So I just figured show off the Apply driver and or the app drive, and its screaming functionality and its lights and sounds and everything else. And I got the Appmon 3DS game that came with a special Gatchmon chip to use in the game, because the chips all have these QR codes on them, and the 3DS camera can scan them and you can use them in the game, which I think is a really cool feature. I wish there was more overlap like that in the franchise in general.
Or that the game would just be translated.
Yeah, that works too. That works too. Like, even
It'd be nice if we could play the game we bought.
Yeah. Is it wrong that every time I hear the Apply Drive talk, I think of it as saying, "Go Kaija, go Ranger, change your man"? No, it's not, because Bandai and Toei went on a whole spree around the Go Kaija time. And I think that bled into Appmon, where the morphers, or the Digivices in this case, would just scream everything out. I think it's something Sentai has come out of. But it did bleed into Digimon there, and that's why we have all the realize stuff. It's it did bleed over there for a while. I don't know if Sentai has come out of it. I hope so.
What was that thing we watched the other day? Was that Sentai or was that?
Oh, that was Kamen Rider with Starfish Hitler. Yeah,
Starfish Hitler.
Yeah, that was Kamen Rider.
Yeah, that was
interesting. That was it. Yeah, that's a thing that happened.
Starfish Hitler.
Don't look it up.
Don't. Actually, Look it up because the starfish is hilarious. It's like an old Doctor Who villain. It's literally just made out of plaster.
I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Was one of my first anime too. I still remember the awe when they brought the Dark Magician into the anime for the first time. It was simply a genius concept, especially since I don't always like the art direction for some of the new duel monsters. And everyone tried to copy without understanding what made it good. Yeah, remember Duel Masters? That was fun. Although I say that half jokingly because a lot of Duel Masters DNA as a card game is ironically in the new Digimon game. It was designed by the same people.
Yeah.
So a lot of the mechanics actually follow over. The guy managed to come up with a trading card game that made a way for itself against the giants of Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. Yeah, and it was all because of studio interference and shenanigans. He never wanted it to be a trading card game. It was meant to be a show about gaming in general. So that's why in Season 0 you have games of chance, you have tabletop, you have chess, you have the card game, you have different things. And then the studios went, hey, we can make money off this. Can we just make it all cards? And he was like, well, you signed the checks, so sure. And thus the series we all know and love was born. So, you know, it worked out in the end, I think some might say. Gokaiger has been coming back a lot lately. I saw a bit of Zenkaiger, and I was like, oh yeah, the Two Kaiser is just, it's a gold Gokaiger. Yeah. And then one of the new power-ups is the Q-Rex and Dragon Kaiser merged together. No, it's a thing. Or there's Dragon Kaiser armor, or Dragon Zord for those of us who don't know what a Dragon Kaiser is. But then again, because of the way it's pronounced, it's Dragon Caesar. Yeah. The word is Kaiser. I know Caesar is some weird bastardization of the word.
Sorry, I'm just looking if there's a spot on this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like on some phones, you have a little gap where you could hang a charm.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think it has anything like that.
No, I was just looking because I just noticed Navimon is off in the corner there, and I was like, it'd be cute if we could hang off one of them.
Yeah. See, if they had a green plate, I'd happily just put the Navimon chip in and be done with that, because Navimon is best at month.
Yeah, where you can hang them.
But like, it's fun. Look at him. Navimon is best at mon.
Put your hand behind. Not enough light.
No other card game anime has a handsome billionaire with a dragon as his girlfriend. This is fair. Also, yeah, the Shadow Realm is a dub thing, which somehow made the show scarier in concept. Because sure, you can die if you lose a card game. That's almost cliche. But to have your soul burn in hell for eternity, kind of worse.
Yeah. What did they think kids would think the Shadow Realm was?
Yeah. I don't know. Somehow being condemned to eternal damnation was better than just being straight up killed.
Look, at least those guys were just pointing, right?
Yeah, and that wasn't a buzzsaw. It was a magical soul-reaving device. And those weren't bombs on the roof, no. Those were transportation devices to the Shadow Realm. They worked with what they could, I guess.
They could have just left it.
Because I remember growing up and just being like, I remember watching, particularly the episode where they duel on the roof, right? And it's Yugi and Kaiba teaming up against two of Marek's guys.
Yeah.
And there's like, oh, if these devices go off, you'll plummet straight to the Shadow Realm. And I remember thinking, why would you not just let them plummet to their death?
Yeah.
Because the show has shown you can be saved from the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
You can be brought back. Death, not so much. Why not just let them plummet through the 50-story tall building?
Making every small child go, why don't they just kill him?
Shadow Realm is now a part of the MCU in Thor Love and Thunder. There's a Shadow Realm. Well, no spoilers for that movie, please. That is a funny concept. The idea that'd be a funny concept. Yu-Gi-Oh coming into the MCU. That's it. That'd be an interesting concept all the same, wouldn't it?
Who would play Yu-Gi?
Berber the Dreamer. Hey, hello. Welcome from the Netherlands. We're happy to see you. It is 22:12 here, so you're only an hour ahead of us. You're very welcome. So yeah, it's been a bit of a mixed bag this week. You know, between Kazuki Takahashi dying, myself and Meg had a good week. I got my collector's edition for the Somnium Files.
Did you see Hideo Kojima?
Oh yeah,
He assassinated the Japanese.
Oh god, yeah, that was a whole thing, wasn't it? Hideo Kojima, you know, Metal Gear Solid Hideo Kojima was accused of being the one who assassinated Shinzo Abe, which is another weird turn this week took. Like, who took prime ministerial assassination? Who had that on their bingo card? You know, unless it's Boris assassinating the wealth and livelihood of the United Kingdom. But too soon.
Oh, that's funny how that's bleeding into life though. That, like, I had a customer today. And there was a hole in their newspaper, and they were asking for like a refund on their damaged newspaper. And they were like, "Is this because of Boris Johnson?" What? Yeah, he's just sitting in our warehouses cutting up our newspapers.
Yeah. So come on, Kojima could easily hire a professional, right? I took a look into the Nicktoons Smash Bros game, and I'm glad. Oh, it has voice acting now. That's brilliant.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it's 6 episodes. It's still the longest duel in Yu-Gi-Oh. Jonoshi versus Marek is also awesome. Yeah, it is.
yeah, that's what I remembered the most about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I only watched it with my brother when we were younger, and all I remembered was that fights took so long.
Oh yeah, it did get to a stage where the fights took as long as something in Dragon Ball or Bleach.
Yeah.
You know, you would just drag it out. You might get but like with the amount of dialogue and back and forth, you might actually you might only get like 4 actual turns of the card game.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, to be continued. Yeah, they really dragged it out.
Yeah. Back when it was on TV, it probably was like last time on, and there was 15 minutes of that.
Yeah.
So you didn't get anything new for the first half of the episode.
No. The duel with darts was long, with still Yugi versus Kaiba is the longest. Well, yeah, that's only 5 parts. If the duel on top of the roof is 6, then yeah, it has it beat by a whole episode. Korra summoning Man-Eater Bug outside the game to eat a bunch of guards. That was fun. Right. So shall we get into what I remember about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is getting 1 turn killed? Is that just the modern game, Justin? Is it? Is that just the modern game? I don't play the modern game anymore since that started being a thing. No problem, Berber. Still better than Dragon Ball. 5 minutes equals 10 episodes. Yeah.
There you look, anime. What are we watching?
Yeah, we're watching Digimon Ghost Game. So I suppose, shall we just get into the episode portion? Because we have a lot to cover today between the episode. We have the comments from last week. We'll have our ratings and rankings. We'll show off Reiko's Betsumon drawing for those who aren't sick of Betsumon already, especially after our little stunt at the start of the show. And then we have the spoilers for episodes 34 through 37. So we've actually a lot to cover today, so...
For anyone who didn't see.
That's why I play Vanguard and Digimon no one-turn kills. No, I don't think it's yeah, I don't think I don't think one-turn killing has been worked or even first-turn killing has been worked out for the Digimon game yet. So
share my pain.
Share my pain. We will later.
But I guess we better. Oh, because my phone locked. Why?
There we go. The duel with darts was all sorts of bullshit. It was. My monster can attack to infinity. Yeah, well, mine can attack to infinity +1. Like, they literally went infinity +1. That's how much bullshit that final duel with darts was. Ah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
It blocked another message as well.
Did it?
Never said have a nice game day.
Oh, thank you. Another one of Reiko's got blocked. It's just not liking the word bullshit, huh?
Butthole.
Oh yeah, yeah, butthole. Oops.
No, no.
Oh no. Sorry, YouTube.
Monetization drops to 0.
Yeah, the stream just dies. Like, remember like Resident Evil where when
Then the head came off.
The head came off, YouTube just went, shut it down!
Most pixelated head I've ever seen.
Yeah. And yet Bloomin' Kill Count gets to show a proper decapitation and their video is just fine.
With a chainsaw.
With a chainsaw, yeah. Yuki Judai, Justin, you're my... Ah, yeah, well done. Fist bumps for Justin.
They never answered me. Who would play Yugi in the MCU?
I did not even hear that question. Oh, Dan Green. Clearly, you just get the voice actor in.
Would they?
No. Dan Green.
At least we know Chris Pratt can't play him because he's already somebody else.
Yeah. Oh, look. I mean, Dan Green already looks like Thor. These days, you know. So, like, I mean, I can't see them putting that wig on somebody in real life.
It's gonna be The Rock, isn't it?
Oh God! Can you imagine? It's time to duel. Oh, you better smell what I'm cooking as I lay down a face card. Oh, let's not imagine The Rock in the MCU.
No, that's what
the Rock in the MCU as Yugi. Let's not go there. Let's not go there, and let's watch Ghost Game because, geez, Yusei is also cool. Yeah. Card games on motorcycles. Always a good shout, but
oh, sorry, just when you said G's, I saw the G and the Z and I thought you were reading that.
Oh. Alright, so, Ghost Game, shall we?
Yeah.
So, as usual, we are watching this via the Crunchyroll app. Feel free to join us. As you watch along, whether it be Crunchyroll, Anime Lab, or wherever you get your anime from. So we are going to kick off this episode in 3, 2, 1, and go. Action, I know I'm on side, fight to turn that action like. Alright, so I'm hearing this is a good Kyoshiro and Jellymon episode, so that
you're giving it a 5.
Well, we'll see. And a new segment gets introduced, similar to what Cross Wars and Atmon does at the end, with the monster, the little explanation thing. Like, that's an interesting thing to bring in after 33 episodes. Are you trying to pad out the runtime?
Because they do, like, when they identify it, the screen comes off. So why are they putting it at the end? Are they taking it out of the show?
Maybe. But, like,
Was that new?
No.
No.
Oh, there's Edamon. No.
No.
Oh, there's Edamon. That's another man in a suit we'll have to see soon, I guess.
The man in a suit with a bulge.
Yeah.
You have a protruding belly button?
No.
Good. Oh yeah.
Ah, Frozemon, get it away.
Ugh.
Bad memories. Picklemon, what are you doing here? Oh, he's still Picklemon! You think they'd have fixed the subtitle by now and just made him Piccolo? Or just call him Pixiemon. He has a dub name.
Did he kick Gamamon backwards? Is that why he landed like that?
I think
That was
so.
really strange.
Uh-oh. Save the tech! Save the tech!
Oh?
Uh.
Oh, he's dead.
I hope not. We kind of need him for the rest of the show.
Why are you floating?
Oh no, is he actually dying?
He's going towards the
Don't go into the light, Kyotaro! Don't go into the light! Really good animation there on Kyotaro as he was rising up.
No.
Is he in heaven?
Rest in peace.
Oh, yeah. R.I.P. in pepperoni, Kyotaro. Huh? Oh, Androius, that's kind of mean.
Oh.
Oh god.
No, he died.
Did Jellymon just electrocute him back to life? Like did Jellymon
that what the fight was?
defib him?
I think so.
Whispers of the Dead.
Why?
Oh, she'll summon it. What? Summon what?
Why did it block that message?
I have no idea.
Like it says, you're gonna need a tally count today. What's wrong with that? It looked like that.
Oh,
was
you
turned
imagined almost dying. Okay, I'm off. See you later. Oh, damn it, Jellymon. You know what? Considering what happened last week, where Jellymon went off for 5 minutes and came back to Kyotaro bound and tied on the floor.
Yeah, I think she'd be a bit more protective.
Yeah. What? Ah.
More.
Oh, a university hospital. Oh, Jellymon's with them, huh?
This episode is Flatliners.
Oh no.
Oh, Kevin Bacon in that movie. That was Kiefer Sutherland. Or was Kevin Bacon in it too?
We don't have a repeat of what happened with Morphomon. Hey, got referenced.
Oh.
Puts you in a state between life and death.
Jesus. Oh, Kevin Bacon is in it.
Oh.
I forgot that. Distracted by Kiefer.
And they put him through it. Oide. Oide. Slip and a fall, let's cross the river. Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh, what a way to go! Tumble and rip.
Then fall and rip his pants.
Oh god, it was gonna cut him in 3. Ah! Is Kyosho gonna get isekai'd? This is already scarier than Splashmon.
Yeah.
Yes, Jellymon, it is your fault. Quality, you gotta come back. Although Gamamon offering him the chocolate is adorable.
Yeah. You know it's bad when Gamamon's giving up the chocolate.
Yeah. He doesn't mind sharing with his friends. Picklemon is not friend. Sepicmon's fecking with the lights, huh? Come on, the best therapy dino. The river Styx, obviously, but... A dead Digimon? Digimon don't die in this show! Well... Oh no. Oh no! Kyotaro must get isekai'd!
Yeah. What happens when you can hack cars?
Mm. Oh god! Isekai'd!
He did.
Tell that to 1,000 victims of episode. I was about to say unless Gulus turns up, but... Or is involved somehow. Oh god. Oh, it's Skull Kid wearing Majora's Mask.
I have to make one of those for next week.
No, I think we've traumatized the chat enough. Oh god!
Oh.
Delete! Delete!
You couldn't tell that by looking at it at this stage. What else was it gonna be?
So... That's such a cute voice for it. It's unsettling
yeah,
as
it's really unsettling. I
frick.
don't like it.
Do we know who voiced Sepicmon in this episode? Why? No! There's Betsy everywhere!
He's everywhere!
Wasn't just us!
Oh no. Did he? Oh, I hate it. Oh. We have to set fire to those later. Purify the room.
Purify the room.
Does that mean that Mommymon and Clockmon just let him skin a nurse?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Gets so close when she's electrocuting him.
Pikachu trying to revive Ash. This is not. Say, Jellymon, if only you'd believed him and didn't back off to go shopping.
Speaking out loud then.
Oh! And jump scare.
Yep.
Not quite a jump scare, but...
Unsettling. Eyes are... Well, they're not eyes.
Oh gosh. Is the vital bracelet lit up because he's running? Is it monitoring his heart rate? It's doing the thing. Really? That's the type of connection it runs off? B to C? Actually, yeah, that would work. That would work. It's a type B there.
Can you?
I don't know. I don't remember that being a function.
You might as well start singing 1, 2.
Yeah. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Is he in the digital world?
No.
No.
I think somehow he's just materialized in limbo?
Yeah.
That means in universe limbo is real.
Limbo and purgatory are not the same thing, so they're not.
No.
No. Don't freeze.
Quality, come on, no. Oh, there we go. So Jellymon's gonna take the medicine? Yeah, how is this gonna work for a Digimon?
Excited for unknown reasons.
Oh, she's always excited around Kyoshiro.
You mean it's gonna get her stoned?
Yeah, that was probably their way of saying that. Yeah, she'll probably get high off the medication or something. But then again, if it's made from Morphomon spore, she going Super Saiyan? Oh.
Also, he gave her speed.
Jellymon got herself the serum from Flatliners.
Yeah.
God, it really is just Flatliners, huh?
Oh,
Crunchyroll app is just being dumb again. We're good. We're good. Yeah, we haven't got much. We haven't got much longer left.
Yeah.
At least it's not freaking out mid-episode. Oh,
Pick him up in
Power,
the
yeah. Well, we're getting the evolution music. Darling is all mine. And Crunchyroll's being a dick. Oh, here we go. Evolution.
Oh, after watching a couple of episodes of Batman, I've missed this.
Oh, yeah. I've missed how quick evolution is in this show.
Much as I love these.
Yeah.
Even these shortened the sequence with the music.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
AJ tried to line it up and play it along with the show, and
the show kept going.
Yeah. I'm super duper angry today.
Those bangs, though.
That was me yesterday.
Yeah.
That's all we're allowed to see now. Are we gonna have to go out of it and go back into it?
I hope not.
Did my phone die? No, it didn't.
No, the internet's fine.
Yeah,
it's just the Crunchyroll app has been weird lately. Like even we were watching, even while we were watching Atmon, it was just stop and start. But she just crushed through the boomerang anyway. Kellymon literally goes to hell and back for Kyoshiro. I wonder, is it just the PS5 app?
Maybe.
I'll have to try and see if we run into the same problem while casting.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the PS5 app.
Yeah, like you pay for Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
It shouldn't do this.
Well,
the only reason it acts like this on everything else is because it can't handle loading in all the ads.
Yeah. Very weird.
We're just stuck on Kyoshiro
Waking up.
waking up. He's not even awake yet.
No, he's like... Where did you go? Oh, come on.
Like a bunny.
Oh, shit! I want to shot too!
He looked so fond of it there.
I sense a round of you literally owe me your life from Jellymon in the future. Oh! Okay. Is this how we're gonna do the is this how we're going to do the haiku segment going forward?
I guess. What are they gonna do with it? Send it back to the jungle?
I guess. I guess they stuck it in like a thingy jungle?
Oh, maybe. It would be lonely in there.
Yeah, but it seems to be happy enough chasing around after spirits or whatever.
The full song for this out yet?
I seen something from the artist on Twitter earlier today, I think. So I think it might be soon.
Okay.
The fun thing about Ghost Game is all the songs have released on iTunes. So I've just been able to go in and go add to library. So I'll get some Monster Disco once it releases. It's a great episode. And Hero Study Files. Yeah, so we're just doing a big Digimon Analyzer segment.
Yeah.
Like Cross Wars and Appmon do at the end of their episodes. That voice was a bit too Ojo-sama. Was that Thetismon teasing Kyoshiro?
Yes.
That was a bit too Ojo-sama for
Oh no, creepy crawlies.
Oh God.
Ew.
Oh Christ. Lizard people.
Ugh. Oh, they're creepy. What is that?
Oh Christ. That thing was in 2020 as well. It was on the side of a fucking mountain.
Like a salamander?
Yeah. no, like it. Oh, cripes! What is that? It was literally on the side of a mountain.
Oh, that's true. Wasn't that Rory? She called him Megachi.
Oh, was it? So
that was very grown up.
That was very grown up. Who knew Rory could be so Ojo-sama when she wanted?
She's too young for that.
Oh. Okay. So that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, I'm gonna take these off. It's too warm.
Yeah, take off your hoodie.
Yeah, that'll probably do it as well, but
it's woolly on the inside.
well, we haven't got long left. So
we don't have long left. We have to do the ratings, the spoilers, the comments.
Everything fell. Excuse me.
Go.
Thank you.
If no one can see what I'm doing, I've got a fan. Break?
No. Much better. Okay.
I hate it.
Okay, that's enough of that. I promise. Last time, I promise. It's out of reach now, so I can't
remove it. I should have put it on this.
But yeah, no, it's like all the way over there now, so I couldn't get it even if I wanted to.
Out of reach. I had to flip them over last night because I left them on the table next to the bed, and I had to flip them over because they were freaking me out.
Like, even just looking at them from here, it's just like, they are creepy. So, like, well done.
Amazing what you can do with a paper, plastic plate. A styrofoam plate, even. They're not paper.
No, they're styrofoam plates.
Styrofoam plates and a biro.
Does this episode have the most cameos and callbacks? It had a few, like the serum that Mummymon made being made from the Morphomon spores was really good. Yeah, Sepicmon being an armor evolution was really good. Yeah, Piximon, Morphomon, Mummymon, Betsumon, and Clockmon mentioned. It had quite a few. And like that's kind of feeds back into what we've been saying all along about this show, is that it focuses a lot on the world building. So all these elements now just seamlessly interact.
Yeah.
You know, then they can call back to future episodes without having to, past episodes.
Yeah.
Without necessarily having to use those characters. Like Betsumon mentioned that Clockmon sorted them out. Yeah. Which is why that Betsumon is now a nurse.
Yeah.
Or an intern, or, you know.
Form the community, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. It really feels like as the series progresses, it forms a community. Yeah. And that's what we've been saying since, episode 10, I think.
Yeah, like, they don't just bring people to, like, Angoramon's group and then that's it, you never see him again. They're there, even if he's just flying away from it, you see them there.
Yeah.
Like they keep in little details like that all the time, and it's really good.
The characters we meet don't become main characters, but they become part of the grand community. Yeah, and that's a really good thing that Ghost Game does, and I will always praise it for its world building, because everything feels interconnected. You know, there's a grander continuity outside of whatever the main plot might be. Speaking of, we will have stuff to talk about, because when we get to the spoiler room brawl for this week, I have questions that I feel like we need to start getting answered. But then again, the way the show was going on, this could just run. But I do hope, like, when we do get into the spoiler room brawl, I do hope there does start to be a grander narrative at play. But for the world building it's been doing so far, again, it's top notch. But, you know, a bit more of a narrative drive on top of it would just be that little extra, you know, it would be nice.
Yeah, like, I like the idea that when there is a big, big, big bad, they can all come together. Yeah. And do something with that.
It was nice to see Mummymon actually being a doctor. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
actually grown and learned medicine since episode 2, which is really fun. And he's been helpful again, because he was helpful in the Morphomon episode. He was helpful in, what was the other episode? And we were like, oh no, he's been helpful 2 episodes in a row. He's going to die.
Oh yeah.
What was it? Twisted Love.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the Twisted Love
episode.
episode.
Because they're all...
Yeah.
Was it Twisted Love, or was it the one with the bugs?
That was the one before it.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, it was Morphomon, then Ayataramon. So then we were like, oh god, 2 episodes in a row, he's going to die.
Yeah.
A sequel could have a lot to make use of. Definitely. Mummymon is still going to die. He's being too useful. They would have a big cast of characters that are relevant when they can be relevant, and their position and what they do is pretty well explained. Yeah, definitely. So overall, like, I really enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it to the point that it's like a 5.
No.
Like, last week's episode was just so out there and
Yeah.
had a lot going for it. This episode was really good, again, with the world building and everything, but there was a punch to it that was missing, I think. I think it was a very good episode. I think it was a solid episode.
Giving Sepicmon that voice
was
definitely a choice.
That was a choice that I think that worked.
It worked because it's not exactly scary to look at. Like, the mask is kind of unnerving because it's like staring at you. But,
it's like Majora's Mask.
Yeah, like they're not actually eyes, but
no,
you still feel like it's staring at you.
Like Adventure, where it's a wizard did it, and I guess they sleep under a tree until something happens in the world that affects them. Basically, yeah. Do we have? Okay.
Yeah, it's there. Is that what it's still called?
Yeah, Whispers of the Dead. Yeah, that's what it was still called, which is good.
Like when it doesn't change to something stupid.
Yeah, like Bad Friend.
Yeah.
Last episode, Meikumon, no! Yeah, that was really sad. Poor Meikumon.
Where are you? You're up there.
Yeah. She's on her perch. Like the cat that she is. Right, so I really sorry, chat, I know I asked, but did anyone go looking? Do we know who voiced Sepicmon this week? Has that been revealed? Nope.
No, I'm not looking. I was just bringing the chat back up on my phone.
Momimon. He's dead, Jim. While we look away, he's doing all the work to keep everyone alive. But how Mummymon get his own room in the hospital and do all the other doctors know he's occupying the room? Plus, he was in hologram ghost mode. Shouldn't there be a limit to what he's touching? Well, I think they've they've explained this. Yeah. There's different levels to, like, Buckomon explained this in his first episode. There's the more emotion or the more the Digimon is around humans, the more they can do in the forms.
Yeah.
He's voiced by me. Hey guys. Nice, Desmond. Nice. Welcome. But
also there's plenty of empty rooms in hospitals.
Yeah. There's plenty.
Yeah.
Mummymon has control over his materialization. Yeah. And Buckomon explained there are different levels. You have levels like Dracmon who couldn't touch anything, and that's why he wanted to materialize so badly.
And you have other ones who can touch things when they're invisible.
Yeah.
Like Jellymon, for instance.
Yeah. So there's different stages to it, and the show actually explained it. So what good on the show.
That was another question we had for a while. They answered it. Mike picking that up?
Yep. Oh, that?
That, yeah.
No, we're grand.
Good.
Sorry, just one of the housemates is talking really loud and squeaky.
Is gaming.
That too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I believe you picked Betsumon last week.
Yeah, well, I mean.
Also gave enough hints to decipher how it works before the explanation. This is true.
Yeah, this is true. I remember Reiko, you were like, this is true. Reiko was sort of Reiko predicted it effectively.
Yeah, well, a lot of ignorant people that didn't pay attention called it a plot hole. People don't have enough of an attention span to wait for an explanation these days.
Yeah. But that comes, I think that a lot of that comes back to what you were saying last week or the week before about binge watching culture now.
Yeah.
That when you have to wait a week, you kind of forget what it was you're watching and you...
Yeah. But a lot of people are like, they didn't explain it in this episode. It's it's wrong.
Yeah.
And they're complaining about it all week, and then they're like, oh, well, you didn't explain it quick enough.
It's a 5 for Reiko and a 3.5 for Pedja. I think 3.5 is a fair score. I don't think I would rank it much higher.
No, I was thinking around
Like a 4.
I was tossing between 3 and 4.
Yeah,
As well, I do
because it's a
enjoy it,
solid
but-
episode, but it's not like you don't have to go out of your way to watch it.
No, I feel like that's one I'll kind of go, which one was that again?
Yeah,
Later on.
yeah. No, so I think a 3.5 is actually very. I'd have said that as well. So you went first last week, so I'll do it this week.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say 3.5. I actually, because it's not low enough to be a 3, but it's not high enough to be even a 4. So it's a nice middle ground.
Yeah, I'm kind of teetering there as well because, I don't think 3 is fair,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's high enough to be a 4.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do any other points than 0.5 because that's annoying.
Yeah, we don't want to be getting into 0.7 and 0.9 and
3.1.
yeah, no. Maybe we should just start adapting percentages.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a pain to add up at the end.
Oh, yeah.
To get the average of, and then
Yeah.
yeah. Right. So then
Tasteless peasants. Yami gave it a 4.5, ending
Wow.
fell short again. Yeah, the ending wasn't bad, it just didn't go anywhere.
yeah, Jellymon won because she got high. And
we think it's been released into the wild.
yeah.
We think.
But it feels like-
after having a little telling off.
But yeah, but this feels like the show hasn't done this in a while. But this is definitely an ending where it feels like they got a slap on the wrist and told, you can't be doing this.
Yeah, while he was giving out, I was like, yeah, Pumpkin.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is kind of one of those. That's one of the things that brings it down for me. But I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, no. Faceless Peasants, Digimon Adventure 2.5. What? So, favorite character this week? That's tough. Sepikmon was creepy and the voice really sort of made it stand out.
Yeah, it really didn't match, so it was really unnerving.
Yeah, Mummymon just being like an absolute Chad.
Yeah. His face when he was looking down, because he can deal with the spirits of the dead or whatever
Yeah.
as well, and he's just when he was looking down, it was like a little fondness, like a dad or something.
Jellymon is only good when Jellymon being high is funny, but she wasn't a good character this episode. I don't have the same, oh my god, Jellymon. She didn't steal the show this week.
No, she didn't.
Kyoshiro was...
She might have a little bit, had he not told us in advance something was going to happen to her.
Yeah, maybe.
Had he not said you're going to get high, we'd kind of go, what is this?
Yeah, it was like she
And
was
then
going
we'd
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, then we'd be debating whether she has other powers in other universes.
No, I
and
think
stuff.
what might have happened was if he didn't tell her immediately when she was powering up, we'd have probably just cut to to him talking with Angoramon going, oh yeah, there's a side effect. Because, but even then he wouldn't have had to tell her. Because he said the same thing to Kyoshiro before he tried to inject him.
Did he?
He did. He said the exact same thing to Kyoshiro. So we knew it was a foreshadowing there. All the injection for Jellymon did was double down on it.
Okay.
So there was enough time in between where you could forget it, I guess.
Yeah.
But the episode would have set up that there are side effects to this injection because it's made from Morphomon spores. But yeah, she didn't steal the show this week, so I don't think she would have been my favorite character.
No.
I
was kind of mad at her at the start, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, for just fecking off on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we know he's a scaredy cat and he blows things out of proportion, but he genuinely got attacked not a week ago.
Yeah.
And
And Piccolo-mon was only there so that Kyoshiro could be hit with a bomb.
yeah, I don't understand why he was there at all, what he was doing there.
Yeah.
Like, there was no, there was
No, yeah,
explanation,
no, there
but
was some interesting decisions, but I'm gonna go with Mummymon.
I was thinking that as well.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, because, well, nobody else really did anything.
Nah, yeah, no. But, like, I mean, Kyoshiro as well. Kyoshiro was just Kyoshiro, but
Yeah.
that idea of him using the USB cable to charge the phone,
Yeah, that was really
using
strange
the-
how that worked.
using the Digivice as, I guess, infinite battery to just power the phone
Yeah, and did it also make it that he could ring? Like,
from the spirit world into
Yeah.
the real world.
because it was a connection that has a connection in the real world?
Yeah, is that how that worked? In which,
guess.
so, if he figured that out, fair play to him.
Yeah.
He was actually rather resourceful. Yeah, no, I agree. So I guess then it just comes the placement of the episode. We both have it ranked at a 3.5. So let me just pop the thing here. So, oh, okay. This actually narrows things down really well. So for me, was it better than Kamaitachi? No. Was it better than Chain Letter? Yes. Chain Letter had the Zasomon thing, fair enough.
Mm.
But it's also now been 20 episodes and nothing that hasn't even been referenced again.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pop that. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to cut it.
Oh, you forgot to move.
Oh, I did, didn't I? God damn it. Every week. I wouldn't mind. It was already.
You already fixed it. That's
Yeah. Right, and then I suppose what about yourself then?
Above Chain Letter.
Above Chain Letter?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not arsed. Typing it in. Okay. So that's the fastest we've done that in a while.
Yeah. You make that middle one.
Oh, for the adjustments, that's what that was.
Currently don't have any adjustments.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get that skinny.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can see them a little better.
You can't you don't want to be too far apart from me even on our scores, is it? Anyway. Oh, she's bashing me.
Yeah, and there's no witnesses still on screen.
Right. Kyoshiro's death count going off the charts this week, the poor guy. The guy literally died twice.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the ranking out of the way. I think that's very fair placement.
Yeah.
Yeah. For you, it was a slightly better episode than it was for me, but just based on where the 3.5s lie.
Yeah, that's true, because you liked
Kamaitachi
more than I did.
Yeah. Alright. So then, let's get that off the screen. Digivice connect to the spirits of a human and Digimon, and since it's a spirit, it makes sense you could use it from the afterlife, I guess. Kyosho certainly has it the worst of everyone. He really does. Every week, I feel like he's just. I'm waiting for him to snap. You know.
I wasn't kind to him in my first fanfic I ever wrote. Never remember which one can I type. That's the.
That's the Repamon one.
Is that not? No, is that Warky?
Oh, it
that
is.
She Warky.
Oh, Kamaitachi then is
The little monkey guy. Moe. What's it? What?
Yeah, no, it's the Repamon episode. Zakashi Warashi is the Koemon episode.
Koemon, that's the one.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
Monmon in the English.
Yeah, I think that's where I was getting confused because I was like, Moe? Monkey? Moe?
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, no, Kamaitachi is the Repamon episode. Yeah, thanks, Reiko. Appreciate that.
Sentient Blade Tail, yeah.
Yeah.
Rory, I'm glad it wasn't me this episode.
Yeah, Rory's been going through an awful lot of nonsense the last couple of weeks as well.
Everything tried to eat her.
Yeah. Oof. Alright, so we'll move into the comments from last week then. Moemon. Moe ZQn.
In my bottom three, and I pull a blank each time. That's why it's in.
That's why it's in your bottom three. Yeah.
That's probably what's going to happen with this one as well.
All right. So.
Although this one has an easier title to recall what it was about.
Yeah. So we'll jump into the comments from last week, see what we have there, and then it's spoiler time because we've some chatting to do about what's coming up or what we think might be coming up, based on the episode synopses. So once we get through with the last week's comments, if you want to bow out and keep your selves, your minds, your souls spoiler free, you are welcome to bow out. If he snaps, it'll be so justified. True.
The real reason for Jellymon to Dark Digivolve. Kyosho finally snaps and drags her along for a change.
Yeah. That's not. Right then, so let's comments from last week then. I know. Anything held for review?
No one is still there.
I just haven't.
Yeah.
I just haven't done anything. No, I have to go into the episode.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Held for review in the Betsumon episode itself? No. Get rid of the I haven't responded. And newest first. Okay, so we've only 3 episodes. We've only episodes, Jesus.
Episodes.
Could you imagine we've only 3 episodes left? I'd be so annoyed. The whole show would get a 0.
They'd want to be movie length.
Yeah. All right. So we have so let's see. We have a comment from Justin, we have a comment from Yami, and then we have a comment from Eitaro for last week, and then we'll get into spoilers. So
yeah.
Do you want to charge your phone?
Pass me back that wire.
Yeah. So, starting off then with Justin's. This episode was well done and it had some sad moments when it came to Gamamon and Meikumon, which I am surprised that a Meikumon even showed up. At first, I didn't think its voice matched the face, but I think I'm saying that because I'm so used to Mako's Meikumon's cute voice that it had. But at the same time, I don't really mind because even though they're the same species, they're not the exact same. Yeah, which is something the chat was saying last week, which is good. It's good to show that they're not, you know, all exactly the same. So, same thing with Pokemon. Satoshi, or Ash's Pikachu, isn't the same as other Pikachu that you'll find in the wild, and they aren't all voiced by Ikue Otani, unless they're in the video game. But now for Betsumon.
I didn't quite understand how Hero and the others didn't see through his disguise, and seeing him cosplay as Gamamon was creepy, but I think the worst thing they showed us was Betsumon Jellymon. The moment I saw his reflection, I just said, kill it with fire. And true. And to make matters worse, there's a whole army of them. Imagine if SpongeBob said, what could be worse than a Betsumon? Patrick, I don't know. An army of Betsumon? The moment I saw Wizen... Sorry, I couldn't help it. Patrick's voice is just fun to try. I don't know. An army of Betsumon? The moment I saw Wizen Gamamon, I said, you know what? Do it. Go kaboom. And just railgun and mow them all down.
Yep.
I give this episode a 5. And my favorite character is Kyoshiro because he got punched in the face.
Yeah.
Well, Betsumon Jellymon, yeah, that one can go feck off, lol. Yeah.
We should show off Reiko's drawing before we get into spoilers.
Oh, yeah.
So people can see.
Yeah.
It's not because Reiko said I drew that.
That is true, you did. We will show it off before we do the spoilers. Yami then left the comment saying, Sod's law has that you start on time and I'm nowhere near home. Of all weeks. Sorry, and we would have been on time this week, only Stranger Things ran long.
Stranger Things would have been fine had Uber Eats not
forgotten
to put our order with the driver.
Yeah, okay, yeah, there was that. Yeah, we got an Uber Eats in, and that was a whole thing. I'm not going into it, but that was a whole thing. Basically, the Uber Eats driver had to bring me to get my food and then bring me home. That was fun, question mark.
AJ nearly got kidnapped.
Could you imagine?
In your pajamas. Well, not really. But...
No, I was wearing
they're sweatpants, but
yeah.
yeah.
But anyway, I'm starting to think a rewatch is in order. Everyone is clearly seeing something I'm not. This episode was dismal and so boring. I was expecting a bit more from a Gamamon identity theft, the key to most of the plot of the show, but nothing. Treated just like any other Mon for a chance. Kicked to the curb. Right. Treated just like any other Mon for a chance?
To the curb and move swiftly on.
Yeah, for a change, I guess. Gamamon treated like any other monster of the week for a change.
Yeah.
Just kick to the curb and move swiftly on. The idiot ball, as you so politely put it, was overused that people were actually acting out of character. If it was somehow Betsumon's doing, they should have thrown a line in explaining that was what was going on. What exactly was he doing or how? The scene when the whole gang of them appeared would have been a golden chance to elaborate. And you know what, that's fair.
Yeah,
but
although they wouldn't have to elaborate to each other because they all know.
Yeah, but wasn't there a line in it about, I think that's what the Mekumon scene was for? To sort of say that perception becomes reality, and that is Betsumon's power.
Yeah, but it just
I think that's what the Mekumon scene was for the exposition.
Yeah, but there was no definite, like we've been saying all along, does he have some kind of glamour or filter, or what do people see when they look at him, and what did they see? Like, had they put in Hero looking at Gamamon and it wasn't Gamamon, we could see him through his eyes, then maybe it would explain something a bit better.
I guess, because the where I will say okay fine is that when our Gamamon was trying to introduce himself to Clockmon didn't just go, oh, you're another Gamamon.
Yeah.
Or, so he clearly saw something we couldn't.
Yeah.
Oh!
Simbar
Angoramon wants to Digivolve. I guess we'll let him. I'm going to get to Lamormon before the show does.
Yeah.
That coming through?
I don't know. I think it was.
Nope. Here we go. Yo! Lamormon! Well, I got there before the show did. Oh, he's so angry. Oh, look at him. He's so angry.
Oh, look. His little stomp.
He's got a little stomp. He's adorable.
Can the camera see it, I wonder?
I don't think so. I'll try.
It should be able. It's a different screen to the others.
Yeah, no.
Tilt it. Oh, you're starting to get there. I'm gonna try my camera. My camera's better.
Yeah. Hit the button.
Which one?
Either one. Kinda.
And then... Oh.
Kinda, sorta there.
You can see him moving.
You can see him moving, but that's about it. He's got a stomp. He's got a stomp on him. Still think it was a wasted opportunity to have Gamamon prove himself by not evolving. But I don't think he can evolve at will. I think he has to be synced up with Hero for that. And if Hero doesn't think that our Gamamon is his Gamamon, he's not going to think to activate the bond.
True. But then again, if he thinks he's evolving the other one, would it not just kick in? Guess we'll never
I don't know. I'm. Anyway, so Yami goes on to say, but Gamamon eating all the chocolate makes sense. If he was afraid of disappearing like Mekumon said, he possibly saw it as his last meal or his last time to eat chocolate. It was mighty convenient that Betsumon didn't have a sweet tooth. Also, sod Clockmon. Stand by the fact he should be dead. Quite useless. And where was Bakumon? Or some other Mon they crossed paths with? Are you suggesting Betsumon actually figured out and got them all? I give it a low 3 and it cracks my bottom 5. Wow. I mean, I don't know if he got them all. I mean, Betsumon, they stated their plan was the dorm first.
Yeah.
And then they were going to spread out. So it's quite possible they would get Bakumon later, because I think Bakumon is still living in the library with Oh no. No, I was thinking Bakumon was Bokomon's assistant. I was thinking Neymon was in this show. Never mind. But I think he's still living in the library, so I don't know. And then hold on, let me bring it up here.
Yeah.
I think it was a waste of don't you hate when your doppelganger who sucks at looking like you, but they see him as you? Also, we haven't seen that the Vital Bracelet can connect to any Digimon. If another Digimon fights with you for once, the bracelet will connect to it. It happened with Jellymon and Ruri. Yeah, this is true. Like, if Hero really wanted to fight against our Gamamon, thinking Betsumon was his Gamamon, the Digivice would have repartnered to Betsumon.
True.
Which is what happened with Ruri and Jellymon, which is why Ruri was able to use Jellymon's command functions. Say that, her attacks. Given how that works, the Vital Bracelet was probably synchronizing Hero with Betsumon at that point, so Gamamon wouldn't have been able to evolve. Usually, Digimon bonded to the device is not valid this series, as they've shown partners can be changed. Yeah. Talk about foresight, man. Congratulations on the Digivolution. It's faster than the show. So going back then, we have Ataro's comment. I nearly called him Atarumon. Takatomon. So Ataro says, me, before watching this episode, wow, Betsu Gamamon may be the most horrifying thing Ghost Game has produced. Glad it can't get any worse. Me, after seeing Betsu Jellymon, yeah, I should have kept my mouth shut. Brilliant.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's a good thing. Last week's episode is very good for one thing. It's a conversation piece, if nothing else. This episode, I feel like we said 5 things about it, and we all moved on.
Yeah.
Where last week it's like, don't know, there's actually a lot to unpack here and talk about. What about this? What about that?
Yeah, there's lots of theorizing that can be done from last week.
Yeah. Where this episode was very straightforward and by the numbers.
Yeah. I can only talk to the dead. So you're gonna die. No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was basically right. So let me see then. So just to keep the Betsumon hype train going. If you have not seen this on the Discord yet, well, you're in for a treat, aren't you? Oh, wonderful.
Oh, good.
So, here is, you will, so please feel free to share in Reiko's pain. As we, open up. So, there are some moments where you're at your lowest point in life. The moment for me is now. A moment where I drew not 1, not 2, not 10, but 24 freaking Betsumon. What has happened to my life? Where did I go wrong?
It was painful.
It was. It looks it. I mean, it looks great, but jeez.
Yeah, like it's fantastic work, but damn, I want to give you some head pats.
And then the version without the text. There is one thing I do quite like about this image.
Mm.
Reiko's logo makes it look like Betsu Kyoshiro has like Melina as like a Melina face. Look at them all just partying in the back. And then so there's receptionist lady.
Yeah.
Gamamon, Jellymon, Kyoshiro. Yeah, like, I mean, the important ones are here. I don't think Nomura got converted. So he's not here.
Or what his hair looks like.
Kind of.
His hair is brown, isn't it?
It's kind of a dirty blonde, but it's kind of like up and kind of cringy, kind of. Yeah.
Mm.
It's not this one.
Mm.
But yeah, so that's terrifying to look at.
The worst one is the one on the bottom left.
The Jellymon one?
Jellymon.
You did not, Yami, you did not need to try that hard this week.
Committed a grave sin.
Ouija Betsumon.
Your drawing skills are excellent, but this needs to be burned and the ashes mixed with holy water.
If you would like to see more of Reiko's drawings, by all means, check us out on our Discord. I will grab a link here just while I'm pottering about.
Is it in your description?
It is, but I don't know if the link has changed since.
No, when you make an infinite link, it shouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I may have refreshed the infinite link. So, yeah, I know. Invite. There we go. Copy. See what I mean? It keeps resetting.
Okay.
So.
Edit.
Yeah, I know. We do this every week, and it doesn't stick on never. So I don't know. Anyway, the
last row at the left. That one is Nightmare.
Oh, okay.
Like up the back.
Oh, this one? Or this one? Oh, it might be this one. The guy in the purple. Well, the Gamamons, the Betsumons left or our left?
Oh, yeah.
Because if it's the Betsumons left, I'm going to say this one. But if it's our left, then it's this guy here with the half
last
face.
row.
Oh,
So that.
oh, this one back here. Oh, right at the back. Oh God, yeah, that is awful.
Is his face upside down?
I-
Is he leaning backwards?
Oh shit! I didn't even cop that. This is like a Where's Wally. This is like a Where's Wally of Betsumon.
That one is just having the time of his life. He's like, yeah.
Oh God, it is upside down.
Ah, he's zoomed in. Why did you zoom in?
Because I could. But yeah, his face is upside
everyone
down.
else or just us? Can everyone else see it zoomed in?
Yeah,
Oh, you poor things.
yeah, like it is. Its face is upside down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
I
one's
hate
nightmare
it.
fuel.
They're on a date.
These two are on a date. I mean, oh God, oh God. You know what? I don't think our faceplate masks were so bad now. Oh God.
Oh,
Oh,
that hair is so good.
it is though. Meg is literally looking away from the screen right now.
I hate it.
I hate it. Aww. So I just leave it
Oh,
on.
it's on the screen too.
So I'll just leave it on. I'll just leave it on the pot. I'll just leave it on the streaming screen for the rest of the show. Like,
I'm just gonna look at you then.
oh no, where's my Betsumon mask?
I'm just gonna look at you right now. There you go.
That's mean. Oh, okay, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Oh. Okay. But yes, please join the Discord. Talk about Digimon and the card game and other stuff and
All the other
life
stuff.
in general. So
Lots of good discussions going on in there.
yeah, particularly historical discussion. Very good historical discussion.
Pretty sure there was a big Yu-Gi-Oh discussion in there.
Oh,
as
there
well.
was, yeah, and which is good.
Yeah.
Like, there's all sorts of topics going on all the time, so it's fun to get in on the conversation and grow the community. Join our world building, much like Ghost Game. Join our join our greater scope world building. Is he okay up there? Is he having a seizure?
I told you he could be getting murdered up there, and we'd go, haha, he's just playing a game.
Yeah. It's very into it.
And he used to just play Rocket League. That's it.
He realized other games exist.
Maybe.
I
Well, things tried to kill him a lot. Can you kill things in Rocket League?
don't think so.
No. He's always shouting, "Why are you killing me?"
He's probably playing Call of Duty then, because that's all.
Oh, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only other game that exists to some people.
So
Right. Well then,
if you hear someone dying in the background, just ignore it.
just ignore it. Yeah, we try to. So I think that is where the main bulk of the show comes to an end.
Yes.
We are now preparing to enter into the spoiler room brawl for episodes 34 through 37.
I don't know why, but when you said that, my brain went doo 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 doo. Spoiler zone.
We are entering into the spoiler zone. Yeah. A curious confession. Oh.
Mario.
Dude. Bloop. Do. Oh, I can hear it in my head. Do. Oh God, what?
It's like doo 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 doo. There's two little extra
Yeah,
notes
yeah.
in it, but I don't.
I can hear it, but I can't.
It's because there's two tones, you can't emulate it.
Yeah. Wah 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 wah. It's also that one. The game over one. What's the curious confession?
But this is very about curious about the spoilers, perhaps.
Maybe?
Guessing that you're curious about them.
At least At least it's the Sonic drowning music. I still like the surprises. Well, that's fair, Yami. That is fair.
My brain is just doing the.
Yeah. The frequent
death, yeah.
Well, you know, I gotta keep those sacrifices to the gods going and maintain these devilishly good looks. Ah, kill me for that.
It's to be dismissed if you hear anything funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, he could fall out the window up there and scream the whole way down, and we'd just go, "Oh, I wonder what he's playing."
Yeah.
Because it's so frequent, you know.
It becomes difficult to distinguish, like, what the excited roars are and what just... I mean, is one of those gamers where... You know, it's tough to distinguish between the happy shouting and the angry shouting, so you'll be sacrificed to the Betsumon with an inverted face. Oh god, please no.
Speaking of sacrifice, knock it off with the sun god donations.
Is it not enough?
Oh no, they're long done.
Yeah, we overpaid the sun. That's what's happening this week. All right.
That's because I don't think I got any payment last year. I don't think there were exams last year, were there?
No, there weren't.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It was so happy that it got its sacrifices back.
Yeah. Okay, well then. So we are jumping into discussion for episodes 34 through 37. If you would like to bow out now, completely understandable. Thank you so much from the two of us for being here. We hope you've enjoyed your time here. We hope you've had fun. But if you are staying along for the ride, strap in, because some of the synopses are kind of, yeah, okay, this seems par for the course, and then there's another one which is just, oh.
Good night, Yami.
But have a good night, Yami. Thank you so much for being here. I do mean it. And hopefully we'll catch up tomorrow, or we'll see you on Discord, and you know, time's nicely for you this week. Yeah, we're making good time. I think because this episode was just very by the numbers. It did help sort of expedite things. Yeah. Like we're still talking about the Betsumon episode more than we're talking about this episode. I was just going to say that
we were having more. I think we've talked about that more than we've talked about the episode we just watched.
Yeah. Well, good night, Yami. Sweet dreams. Bye-bye. Right. For all you other degenerates and scallywags who are staying along for the spoiler discussion, let's not waste any further time dilly-dallying with this. We have
the Betsumon episode. It'll be pursuing us the rest of our lives.
Hope not.
Oh, I want that to be one I forget. But...
So,
okay.
Right. So episode 34, Wall Crawler. We kind of have an idea about this one based on seeing the end of episode synopses, right? So we don't really need to dwell on this one too much. Hiro and Gamamon return home after their long absence to clean house. That night, a creepy gecko-like human invades Hiro's home. The gecko human immediately escapes, but Hiro recognizes its face. From memory, the face resembles that of a neighborhood friend from elementary school. Hiro goes to visit his friend's house the next morning, but what awaited him there was a startling revelation. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lizard or gecko Digimon turning humans into lizard people. The conspiracy theorists were right, the lizard people do live among us. But judging by the synopses, it does appear to just be Salamandermon. Judging by the shadow that we've seen. He's a big fiery lizard thing, but it has that same marking on the front of his face.
Can you click back look into that picture for a second?
Yeah, I was just hoping there might be a bigger one.
But no, I want to see something that came up under it. Why are they wearing little t-shirts?
Oh, there's a sort of a sponsorship thing with some soccer team over in Japan going on at the moment. So
they're wearing the little jerseys?
they're wearing the jerseys,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cute. I'll have to look those up.
Yeah. But yeah, so it does appear to literally be Salamandermon, who we did see in Adventure 2020 last, if I recall. A lot of Digimon are being recycled in from 2020. I'm not sure why, but again, it's another armor evolution. So as even Yami was saying, there's a lot of armor evolutions this series, which is pretty good. You know, it's good to see them get more representation.
Spider-Man, the lizard. Sounds like the Amazing Spider-Man movie all over again.
Wow.
And Corvidae said either that or Digimon have been disguising themselves as human longer than the kids realize.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. Oh, was he?
Yeah, because it could have been living in his house for God knows how long.
Yeah.
He's never there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in 2020 recently, but I may also be. He was in Cross Wars, so maybe I'm thinking of that.
As long as they don't recycle Taichi, everything should be fine.
Oh, come on. We need to get over this fear that Taichi is going to show up and take over the show.
No, it's not that we need to get over the fear of it. It's people need to stop expecting it to happen. And assuming it's going to happen just because Agumon.
Yeah. Yeah, so he was in Cross Wars Season 2 and, yeah, was also in Adventure 2020.
Oh, it was also a Ghost game.
That's next week.
No, it's not. Go back.
In Executioner, Salamander... Oh!
I don't remember.
Oh,
that.
so a different Salamandermon was one of Sealsdramon's victims. That's interesting. Hold on, I want to go back and re-watch that preview now. Just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it had the same markings.
It does, yeah. I remember it.
You think maybe it's out for revenge for what happened to its brethren?
It's going after the wrong people then, isn't it?
Alright, well, that's the person. Oh yeah, there it is. It's just Salamandermon, yeah.
Yeah, when it, like, it's, you can see the markings there as well.
Yeah, on the close-up image. So yeah.
Does he have his mouth stitched shut as well?
He does, yeah. The mouth stitched mon. Yeah, you can see the stitching there.
Why though?
Oh. It looked fun.
Surely thread would burn.
Magic thread, I guess. But yeah, I didn't realize he was in the Executioner episode. So sorry, I got a bit there. So apologies for that. That's on me.
Still faster at reading than you.
I just looked at the pictures. I wasn't really minding the text. Don't you dare. Okay. Anyway. Cool. So like Mummymon and Arachnimon is living proof. What about another Omnimon form? Please no. So I know that our Digimon have been disguising themselves as humans longer than the kids. Oh, it's not just a Betsumon thing. That'd be funny. Honestly, that would be funny. But yeah, so I mean, it's pretty straightforward. What's going on?
Sorry, a zoomed in Betsumon face just popped up on screen.
So yeah, there's not really a whole lot to talk about there. Again, this episode does seem like it's going to be pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
There's nothing really to look into.
Yeah.
However, the following week Episode 35, Werewolf. Now this one's gonna be fun. So, a werewolf appears in Hitoyo-machi, or One Night or Overnight Town. Intrigued by this rumor on the internet, Hiro and Co. go to visit Ruri's relatives who live in Hitoyo-machi. The werewolf appearance ends up being more than a rumor. And people in the town were being attacked by monsters night after night. Hitoyo-machi has an old legend where a werewolf's curse befalls the town, attacking the people once every 100 years. What's more, Ruli is surprised to learn that the legend involves the Tsukiyono family. The townspeople grow tense, wondering who will be attacked next. An old woman in the town says that someone from the Tsukiyono family must be sacrificed in order to stop the curse. Upon hearing this, Ruli decides, and that's where it cuts off. Yeah. So, gee, I wonder what could be happening here.
You should have gone.
Huh? Oh, big dog.
Bracelet.
Oh. Yeah. I wonder what could be happening here.
Actual Wergurumon?
I don't know. I mean, it would have to be the dark Wergurumon, right? Because that's been this show's whole thing, has been the dark versions of existing Digimon. So I think Simbar and Goramon chose Shinka to fight the werewolf in the town. We're gonna get a rabid rabbit versus a werewolf.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't even know if Wergurumon would fit the aesthetic of this show. I don't know. Werewolf legend or not, if werewolf Billy Idol turned up and just and I'd be like, no.
Any other wolfy one? Oh, that one with the long mouth.
Fangmon.
Yeah.
There's also
he's not much of a werewolf.
There's Cerberusmon werewolf mode. I just bring this up for Meg so she can see it. So that's Cerberusmon.
He seems to fit the part.
And that's Cerberus. And that's Cerberusmon werewolf mode.
Okay, that doesn't fit.
But
his normal one, yeah, that could work. Although if people were seeing are they actual heads or are they just shoulder pads?
They're just shoulder pads.
Okay, I was gonna say if people are seeing something with 3 heads, they're not gonna say werewolf.
No, it's just for the aesthetic of the 3-headed.
Yeah.
But
But they're not actually sentient.
No, it's just the one, and then they're shoulder pads.
Yeah.
But they do become the guns or whatever for the X form is just dumb looking, but if they become the guns for the werewolf mode.
To be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see Cerberusmon werewolf mode turning up in the show.
No, the other version does.
But the other one,
yeah, that could work.
and so it's that versus Lamormon.
Maybe.
That would also function as another Tamers reference. But yeah,
that card is quite cool. We have that.
BT1 number 39. Possibly booster 1. It's possibly in a box somewhere.
Don't remember it.
No. But that's because booster 1 over here crammed booster 1, 2, and 3 into 2 boxes, so finding stuff got much more difficult than if you were just buying them individually from the Japanese game.
Yeah. Corvite says, I'm throwing my vote in for where Garurumon as well. Desmond said Saberdramon needs to come back. Corvite said maybe a new Digimon. Far-fetched, but one can hope.
Maybe.
Cerberusmon is more Hellhound than Werewolf to me. Yeah, he is. That's what Cerberus is, isn't he? So,
yeah. But the werewolf, what they might... I think aesthetically he'll work for the context of the show, but the werewolf legend involving a Tsukiono will, I think that works more thematically for her sacrifice will cause Simbar's next evolution.
Yeah.
So I don't think we won't know really until the preview for the following week, but so any guess is as good as any other for the moment, but I think we can really say with a lot more I think we can say with a lot more promise than we thought on the last batch of synopses that this is where Lemormon turns up.
Yeah, because, there's not only Digimon attacking her now, it's a whole village.
Yeah, and it's her family involved.
Yeah.
So...
yeah. If he doesn't evolve in that episode, I'm going to be
I'm just going to be like, then when? I mean, it breaks the pattern we were talking about, because it's one episode over.
Yeah.
If they were keeping the pattern from the champion level evolutions, it should be the Gecko episode.
Yeah, maybe. Remember we were saying the Digimon? That he looked like he was more spliced into that episode.
Yeah.
Maybe they moved that episode forward.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
Did it fit? Did it fit any other way?
Any point after episode 11, that episode worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, because it had the answer to the letter and it didn't.
Well, yeah, outside of that, but that plot in general you could paste anywhere after episode 11.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so maybe they swapped that around and that's why it's not falling in line with the pattern. But it could just be we're seeing a pattern where there isn't one.
Yeah, quite possibly. But yeah, so I think that's going to be the most intriguing out of the next couple of weeks. Just because it sounds metal as fuck. But you know what? Like we've had a pumpkin episode, we've had a vampire episode, we've had we're going through the monsters.
The mummy.
We've had a mummy episode. We're going through the. I don't want to use the dark universe, but
that's what it's called.
Yeah. But we're going through those. We are going through those.
Yeah.
Like we just need a Frankenstein's monster episode, which I think Boltmon would be. Well, I mean, he is Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
So Boltmon needs to turn up, and then I think we need one for Jekyll and Hyde.
What would that be?
Yeah, off the top of my head, I don't have one in mind, but
Simba and Lemore.
Jesus, yeah, that's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout. Well done.
It might be. It could be a case that once he does evolve, he doesn't want to evolve again because he's all angry and something.
All his artwork is very vicious and very snarly and growly.
If he's not like that while looking like that, I'll be disappointed in him.
Yeah.
If he's just Angormon and with his normal calm demeanor, but looking like he's all rabid, that
doesn't work for me, brother.
No, maybe a Chucky episode.
Well, that was kind of the Pumpkinmon episode as well.
Alright.
Stab you in the face.
Yeah, this is true.
Then we move on to the following week, which is July 31st, Labyrinth of Sorrow. In order to confirm the truth of disappearing buildings that has been the talk of the town lately, Hiro and Co. go to investigate a cave that is suspected to be related to it. They enter the cave with Kazu, from Tamers, Pyochin, Izuka, and Nico. Who are these people?
Online friends that they met through an urban legend forum.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks for picking that up. Awesome. But I say that half jokingly because I know we're going to get that, well, why should I care about these people comments?
Yeah.
Like what happened with Keono. So...
yeah.
That we don't have to know their whole backstory. They're just people Hiro knows from the Urban Legends forum, because we've seen that he's starting to investigate the Urban Legends because he's sort of put together, hey, these Digimon are doing these things.
Yeah, there's that. And then Rory is like a like her YouTube or whatever is all based around that kind of
Yeah.
stuff as well. So
Yeah, so it makes total sense. Yeah.
and they could also be like, oh, you know her? Let's go meet her. So there's a couple of ways to tie them in.
Yeah. However, a short time upon entering the cave, they hear a strange sobbing voice, and the cave suddenly falls in. The group is stuck inside the cave. They start to walk further into the cave and in search of a way out, but its members disappear one by one. Even Kyoshiro, Ruli, and Angoramon vanish, being snatched up by someone. While chasing after them in an attempt to rescue everyone, Hiro and the others come upon a huge underground graveyard and Gygasmon making many Hariwa figures. So Gygasmon is an
Haniwa.
interesting choice. Haniwa figures, sorry. From here the N look like an or.
Yeah.
So Gygasmon is a choice.
I guess not.
It is from Frontier, and I will show you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I don't like him.
he is a villain in the show.
Yeah.
He is
He reminds me of that Pokemon, the builder one. That leans on the two big blocks.
yeah. He was called Grumblemon. Yeah.
That is so less epic. What the?
Or Groshmon. Yeah, see, well, Grumblemon or Groshmon is the base form because of the way Frontier works. You've got human spirits, beast spirits, and then fusions.
Right.
So
I was like, that's one hell of a redesign.
yeah, no, but so that's his human form because he's one of the successors of the 10 legendary warriors. He is Mo Sislak, would you look at that? But he's the legendary warrior of Earth within the context of Frontier's lore. But Frontier is 5 good spirits and 5 bad spirits because shenanigans, and now the spirits are fighting each other. But the good spirits enlist the humans because, well, it's not a Digimon show, quote unquote, without humans involved. That's why nobody likes Sex Evolution. But people do at the same time because it's Digimon just getting on with stuff without human involvement.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
It was. It was very weird to look at, but it was interesting.
Yeah. So then when he slide evolves to the beast spirit of Earth, he looks like this thing. And this is Gygasmon. So that's a choice.
Don't like his nose.
No, I don't like his nose. But that is a choice and of all the Digimon to bring back. I think when they fusion evolution, when Grumblemon and Gygasmon fusion evolve, they become, I think it's Arbormon? Am I wrong on that one?
Oh Lord. That also looks like a Pokemon.
Oh, he's the spirit of wood, not earth. Okay, yeah, sorry. Just similar colorings. I mixed them up. So yeah, he's the spirit of wood and also one of the antagonists.
I love that episode title, Fear and Loathing in Lost Harmony.
Yeah. So yeah, they yeah. So Gygasmon is a choice. So it's a troll or a goblin in a cave.
Yeah.
Kind of episode mixed in with that. What's that movie where they? I suppose there's a bunch of them where they get caved. The Descent. Yeah, that's the one. So it's a troll goblin episode mixed in with bits of The Descent, which is funny because like this episode was Flatliners with Final Destination mixed in.
Yeah.
So that so you can sort of see where the references are being pulled from, which is kind of fun. And then episode 37, airing August 7th, which is the day before the Espimon and Ryudamon Dim cards come out. So we might actually be moving forward with stuff after this episode. Similarly to how an episode aired before the Jellymon and Angoramon Dim cards came out.
Yeah.
So Sorry, I was just catching up on the chat there.
Oh.
So, Flocking Dead. What a title.
Flocking.
Yeah,
Flocking.
The Flocking Dead. As in The Walking Dead, but flocking? Birds?
A flock of them?
A flock of them? Maybe. So anyway, to refresh Kyoshiro, who is engaged in programming work for a data center of a global corporation. Hiro and Co. visit a small lakeside town.
I'm sorry. It starts out being about Kyoshiro and it's like Hiro and Co.
Yeah.
Not Kyoshiro and his friends.
No,
or
but
him and his friends to continue on the sentence.
Yeah, no, I get you. Meanwhile, in the mountains near the town, creepy skeleton zombies have been zombifying wild animals and feeding them to someone hiding in an illegal industrial waste dump.
Ew.
Oh, I already know where this is going. That night, the skeleton zombies appear in town, attacking and zombifying the humans, one after the other. Hiro and Co. fight to protect the townspeople and chase the skeleton zombies into the mountains. There, they encounter Raremon. Oh, I feel sick. Oh, that explains why he's on the dim card now. Oh, no. Oh, but that's another port over from Adventure 2020.
Yeah.
So, interesting that a lot of these monsters that we've only seen within the last year are being reused already. Who emerges from the grounds of the illegal dumping site. Raremon has been eating the zombified wildlife and humans to form its own body. Ew.
Ew.
Ew. The Thing, I guess, would have been a Friday the 13th.
I don't think the Thing fits for that.
Well, small lakeside town. That's a bit Friday the 13th. I'll give Reiko that one. It's a bit of like the Toxic Avenger and Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
And good lord.
No, definitely not the Thing. The Thing is a parasite kind of doppelganger kind of thing.
Oh, they
because they're not sure if the person is the person anymore, or if it's one of the aliens.
Oh, it's a ganger.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Why did it have to be him?
That's a way to use Raremon. Yeah, eating zombified wildlife and humans? Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, I'm very curious how they're going to defeat this one. Because in Adventure 2020, they cooked it to death. I'm not even joking. I think I told this story on the podcast a week or two ago?
Yeah, I think you did.
Like it was the villain for an episode, and
they were
Kyoshiro found cooking oil. Yeah. Kyoshiro Koshiro. Jesus. Yeah, Koshiro found cooking oil in a in like a waste dump, and they threw the cooking oil into the Raremon and then had Metal Greymon Ultras mode heat it up while it was spinning. So they just turned it into a big centrifuge and just solidified it in oil. So I don't know, it's a very gruesome way to kill a Digimon.
Yeah.
Very curious what they're going to do this week with that week. Oh. But
Raremon and Garbodor would make great friends.
Oh yeah, well I mean that's Raremon and Muck, Raremon, Garbodor. Yeah, I mean it's all the same concept really, isn't it? Oh. So episode 35 is going to be very interesting.
If it's not an evolution, it's going to be very sad.
Yeah.
What was that meme I saw the other day? It was like Rory head patting Simbar and Goremon or something.
Oh yeah, it's like
you
don't
can
worry,
evolve when you want to.
Yeah, the SpongeBob thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was SpongeBob and Gary. That's what it was.
I'm looking forward to Werewolf. Wallcrawler really feels like it's gonna be kind of like this week, where it's just a sort of by the numbers creepy episode.
Yeah, like it's gonna give us the same reaction, I think, to the Morphomon episode.
Yeah,
because people crawling on walls is creepy.
And
their big bright eyes and their creepy tongues.
Yeah, So I feel like we're kind of in a lull, not a lull, but we're on a sort of a low point before we start building back up again.
Yeah.
Like Werewolf seems like it's going to be quite emotional and scary. Labyrinth is going to be kind of creepy. It'll have its sort of out of body experiences with Geigamon, I suppose, and the Haniwa figures.
Can you Google Haniwa figures?
I can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Clay figures.
Yeah, so clay figurines.
Terracotta figures. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we
So
go.
so it is. There might be an element of the Waru Monzimon episode where instead of getting turned into dolls, the disappearing people are being turned into these clay figurines.
They're so creepy.
Like imagine one of these with Kyoshiro's face on it. We're totally getting it.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a doll. He's gonna have to be one of these.
Mm.
Are they gonna look like the dancing people though?
Oh god, I don't know.
Are they gonna move? Oh no, they're not. I saw that it was 3D. I thought they were gonna move.
So yeah, like that one's gonna be kind of creepy. I don't think it's gonna be scary like Werewolf,
Yeah.
but it's definitely gonna be unsettling. And then episode 37 is just gonna be gross.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be that sort of why kind of gross.
Yeah, like it's not exactly
Hmm?
leather.
Yeah,
To a point.
to a point.
Eating
Yeah.
and eating and eating.
Oh yeah, the hunger. Yeah, yeah.
And all the people were getting absorbed into it.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, no, it's not quite that.
No.
But I get where you're coming from. Though.
I'm just trying to figure out if there are any other movies like that.
Yeah, but I will say, like, it is nice to see them actually get out of the city for a bit. Like, it'll be nice to see what Digimon do in other areas that protagonists don't live in.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. See. So yeah, so Salamandermon next week. Skeleton zombies, maybe Skull Satanmon. I don't know how likely that is, but that's a possibility.
It all sounds so interesting, but I wonder how long it will take for them to introduce Espimon.
Well, I mean that comes out. I was saying the V3 dim card set comes out. Sorry, the day before 37. So if they come out on the Saturday, say if they come out on the Saturday, yeah, and the episode airs on Sunday, they'll be in circulation to build that up from 38 on.
Oh no! Oh,
Oh, Reiko, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Rico, I'm sorry. No. Oh, that really would make you regret being able to draw.
Yeah, but if we just so
Desmond said it's a rare experience, Rico.
bravo. You know what? Bravo, Desmond. Well done. Bravo. Jesus. I would thumbs up that comment if I could.
Justin also said it's been a while since we saw Gulu Scam.
Yeah, this is kind of the next point I was getting to. As happy as I am to see, like, obviously we're getting. I want to say obviously we're getting Lamormon in 2 weeks, but nothing of the other synopses sounds like it's actually important.
No.
Now the show could turn around and surprise us.
Yeah.
But
Raramon goes to like eat Gamamon somehow.
yeah,
And he
you know, or
comes back out,
Gamamon
but-
gets if something tries to zombify Gamamon, maybe we'll see Gulus again.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm reaching with that.
Yeah,
There's no indication of it
no,
whatsoever.
and that's kind of where I was getting at earlier. Where as much as I enjoy the world building the show is doing, we're coming up to episode 40. Where's the narrative?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the Monster of the Week stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm never bored by the show. But the connective tissue only goes so far if you're not actually doing anything with it.
Yeah. Like we got the letter back that was just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Lol.
yeah, lol, yeah.
Yeah. And that was basically what it said.
Yeah.
You know, you figure it out.
So I feel like they should be. I don't think Hero should go back to asking everybody about his dad.
No.
Maybe they could go to Digimon who are newer in the world and ask them about news from the digital world.
Yeah. Maybe like the oh god, the purple Cubimon from what was that, episode 3? Yokomon.
Yokomon.
Yeah, maybe
Look at
like
me.
yeah, well done. I always get tripped up on the purple evolution line names.
What's
Has
my name?
What?
What's my name?
Gem.
She has pink hair, but I'll accept.
I was just inverting Meg. To be fair, I was just inverting Meg. Yeah, like I would like a bit of more narrative context at this stage. This is a kind of a stretch, but what if Gulu shows up to calm Lamormon?
I could only see that if Lamormon put
Gamamon in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As rabid as he looks, I don't think he's gonna be stupid.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be out of control and hurt everyone.
Yeah. Because then Angoramon would just live with that guilt all the rest of the show. I nearly killed Rurley. Oh no. Well, then again, maybe not. The status quo seems to reset at the end of every episode. Maybe they just forget it. Gamamon doesn't seem to remember that Hero kicked him out last week.
Yeah.
So
I probably made it up to him in more chocolate.
maybe, yeah.
Here, sit on the Roomba and
Yeah.
eat the tablet.
Rurley. Sorry, yeah.
Rurley.
I tried to say Ruri and Ruli at the same time, and that's what came up. I was
Rurley.
kind of hoping nobody noticed. I have been got.
I noticed, but I didn't say
Oh,
it.
thank you. Okay, well, if it did, I was kind of hoping it was either not noticed or nobody would say anything. So thanks, Desmond. Thanks,
Great friend.
motherfucker. What? Sorry, the other me came out there for a second. Sorry, I try and keep her internalized.
I don't. I want more Beppis, but
In a minute, we're nearly done.
I just want to.
We'll have it while watching Ghost Stories.
Yes. Oh, ghost stories.
Yeah.
We're watching the other ghost anime.
Yeah.
Much more inappropriate one.
Yeah.
But yeah, even the spoilers this week don't give us a lot to talk about.
No. Like, Werewolf is the most interesting episode. Flocking Death is gonna be gross.
Yeah.
Just ew.
It's just gonna be kind of, I suppose, skeleton zombies.
Yeah. Skeleton Warriors! No. Skeleton Warriors! Sorry. Sorry. I took a chance. Like and subscribe.
The other you? Or do you have the Millennium Puzzle?
Actually. Now that you say that, hold on a sec.
They're gonna see you. There you go. Naomi is an ancient pharaoh?
The answer is yes. And I actually had to assemble the damn thing.
Don't drop it.
I won't.
The amount of times I've nearly knocked that off the shelf.
But I actually had to assemble it. So, yes, I do.
Too soon, Meg? Too soon? What did I
Anyway,
say? No sexy pharaoh inside.
Nope. Well, there is a sexy dragon, but she lives elsewhere. Um,
Weird that my brain just went to Anka. If you popped out of that, I'd be opening it all the time. There we go. That's much more solid than the
yeah.
thing we leave it on.
Yeah, that took me 8 hours to put together.
Mm.
And I streamed it. Actually, if we get Siren next week, I'll probably do a stream for that as well.
Oh, yeah.
Putting that together.
I'll have to do that while I'm at work.
Oh, yeah, no, Desmond, we were talking about that at the start of the show. Kazuki Takahashi.
8 hours. Yeah, we watched it.
Yeah. I could finish half a drawing in that time. It's an actual puzzle. I don't want to pull it apart, but it's an actual puzzle that you have to
show off the back of it because it's coming apart there.
Like,
don't take it out.
Like it's an actual puzzle that you have to put together, and there's pieces inside that you have to like lock in and turn, and then lock in again and put into place. The thing is a bitch.
There's a whole video of it somewhere.
Yeah.
Is it on the channel?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Y'all can just skip through it. You don't gotta watch 8 hours.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'd appreciate the ad revenue, but you know. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was a tiresome act to put together. And even then, there's parts of me that just still feel it's not properly done.
It's not sticking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to say they're badly made parts or anything, considering how much did it cost?
Enough. To be fair, no, it only cost me 50 quid, to be fair. Like, as far as model kits go, it's quite reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you'd be pissed off if it fell apart. Oh, it fell apart during the assembly so often.
Yeah.
Oh, I was an angry person.
It was, yeah. Like I said, I keep nearly knocking it off the shelf.
I kind of want to get the box for it just so I can take it apart, put it in the box, and be like, no, never again.
Yeah. But then you'll get annoyed for some reason that you want it.
Yeah, and then I'll sit there again trying to remember, how did this all go by?
Yeah. You'll want it for like something that gets released or something, and you'll go, why did I take it apart?
Yeah, probably.
Never again.
More angry than Lamormon. Reasonable. Hopefully Siren won't be as bad.
Yeah, I feel like that'll be a bit
more straightforward.
Yeah.
It's just a mech, not an ancient Egyptian puzzle. But I do like that
because it's not a puzzle. That's the point. They made this a puzzle.
Yeah. I do like that, like, the front can just pop off so you can emulate the show, though. You just have that... nobody throw it into a swimming pool, though. I would be highly appreciative if this didn't get lobbed into a swimming pool or a river or something. I don't want anyone catching pneumonia trying to get it back for me because of the power of friendship or some nonsense.
Desmond, Angie Mormon.
Angie Mormon, yeah. I think that's what we're going to get in 2 weeks, but yeah. Yeah, I think Meg's groan of exasperation there means I think we're done.
Yeah, my back says we're done.
No. Yeah, but we're out of topics anyway. Showed off the app drivers. Do we have
Digimon and Navimon?
They are. I have them I have the chips in my card binder here. And the DS game, or the 3DS game I got, also came with these cool Appmon trading cards. I don't know if you can really see them from there, but
I think I see it better with my camera. There's more space to get near it.
I wish my app drive came out of a soda machine.
Yeah, and then we have all the chips.
Yeah. So there we go. You want to load a different chip before we go then?
Yeah.
What do you want to load?
Well, I want to do the Gachi-navi thing.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll let Meg show off an app gatai. I wish I got a god grade Digimon. I'll try and get the chips.
We can't get them back out.
Even though it's the special Gatchmon chip,
It should work the same.
the drive reads them the same. So
Okay. So Meg's gonna load up Dogachimon.
Press the button.
Hold on. So yeah, so I'll switch on. Oh,
It is on. I think I could see that.
okay. So bring it down. I mean, you could have let the music play a sec, but sure.
Yeah.
All right, so top button then. Ready? Replace the chips.
Yeah, way up here. Yeah.
In theory, your app drive should now be a higher level than mine in the ranking system. So yeah,
I wish the screen would show, but
yeah, no, it's too lit up
yeah.
because there's a whole thing with its name going by and its power level.
We
and
were catching it in photos, but the webcams can't seem.
No. Oh well, stop
No.
blinding them. Dogachimon is, yeah, as Sleek said, it's Gatchmon's evolution. So if you look at Gatchmon as a child level Digimon rather than a standard level Appmon, Dogachimon would be the adult level. In Appmon terms, it's a super grade. And the next grade up then is Ultimate, and then the final grade is God. Now, I think that's how Appmon are going to come into the card game, because the card game doesn't deal in levels.
Yeah.
It goes level 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
And I think that's how they'll get around it. That's how because they put Digicross into the card game now, so I don't see why they couldn't put App Link and App Gatai, because they basically work the same way. But
yeah, that's what I said the first time it happened. I was like, "Oh, a Jogress?"
yeah, it's like a Jogress. Yeah, what's its name based on? Well, Gatch, I think is like, where does Gatch come from? Like, I think like to get. It's like I gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's because his whole gimmick is searching.
Yeah, he's the search. He's Google.
He's basically Google. So his name is basically I got it. If I have the right of it, let me have a look.
It doesn't tell you. But in
Yeah.
Oh, it does there. Okay.
So Gach, from an alternate romanization of Gachi-saru, which means matched with, in the context of search engine results, commonly used in the phrase sure, which means about X results found. Yeah, so it like in English, it basically translates to I got it. Also from a misspelling of gachi, Gachi, which is an onomatopoeia for the clashing or clanging sound, similar to what is made by Gatchmon's metallic claws. So it's a bit of a mix. It comes from search results. Well, I got you, and just the clashing sound of metal. Then Do-Gatchmon. The Do is probably from Do, which means very much, or Dogatsuku, which literally means to be something very much. So basically
You're gonna be searched
a lot.
a lot.
So searching a lot, or
Search
a
harder.
very defined search, or a very maybe define's not the word I'm looking for, but a very
You're using your filters.
the thesaurus is over there.
Yeah.
No, but it's a very defined search result, or something in that ballpark. Refined. That's the one.
Yeah.
A very like a refined search, or a very.
I was trying to think of what happens when you put in filters on a clothing website and what it says, and it says refined result.
Oh yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
refine your search. Yeah, so that or I guess maybe putting something in inverted commas and getting a better result that way.
Yeah.
So it's very much puns with it. His name is very much language puns, because his name really requires you understanding Japanese onomatopoeia and lingo to get what the puns are in his name.
Whereas in the dub it just says super search.
Yeah.
And his name is just Search.
Yeah.
What?
He's
He's not even Searchmon? No?
no.
Just Search?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Well, but I think that's yeah, he's just super Searchmon, yeah. But we already have a Searchmon.
Yeah. But it doesn't.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
in Korean he's
Korean,
just
he's
super Searchmon, yeah.
Yeah. Super Searchmon.
Yeah. Well, I mean his
Super Sojimon.
well, he's a super grade app. So he's a super grade appmon, so him being a super search kind of makes sense, but
Sochimon. Yeah. Sochimon.
yeah. And then going back to the Gatchmon result, then in Korean his name is just Searchmon.
Sochimon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in English.
Oh, yeah, sorry, they just didn't have the flag there.
No,
so.
I mean the Korean that says Sochimon.
Yeah.
Searchmon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can read it, remember?
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, this is true. Meg knows Korean.
No. Meg reads Korean. There's a difference. You can read the alphabet, but you can't read,
So I guess if it ever got dubbed, because they're putting down the American name is also Search. Gach is Search.
Yeah.
So I guess if it was planned for a dub release, his name would have just been Searchmon.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we already have a Searchmon.
Have a look. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's this thing.
That's
But-
not what I expected it to look like.
Yeah, no, it's this thing. Chumon turned into in 2020. But I guess Appmon and Digimon having the same and or similar names isn't a new thing.
Yeah.
Hackmon and Hookmon, Reshamon and Locomon, it's a thing. Super Gachimon, yeah. Gachi is like Yuki Jugai says gotcha when he wants to do it. Yeah, that's different. That is, I think that is just gotcha. It's like, yeah, his whole catchphrase is gotcha. Tanoshi no duel that is a person he's speaking to. So yeah, but yeah, so it's not gotcha as in, well, I suppose yeah, that does make sense. Yeah. Searchmon in brackets Appmon would probably be in the wiki.
I think it is. I think that came up under, when they did a little search there. I think it said Searchmon and then Searchmon Appmon.
Did it?
I think so.
Oh, I missed that. If the wiki did that. Yeah, no, let me have a look here, and then we'll wrap up.
Yeah, there you go. Searchmon Appmon.
Gachmon. Yeah. Okay, so he's known as Searchmon, which makes sense. He is just Google.
So is Navimon just called Map?
Well, I think Navimon's name is a bit more easier to translate. Like, it's a navigation app.
Yeah, but if he doesn't have Mon on his name, does he?
Who?
Like in the other one, it just says Search.
I guess that's just the etymology for where Gach comes from.
Okay.
Navimon.
You have
Navimon Appmon. Is there a Navimon Digimon?
for the Digimon species, see Navimon.
Oh, her.
Okay. So she's a person, not a Digimon?
She's like a mascot Digimon from the D scanner.
Okay.
I think she was in like the instruction book or something. Yeah.
In the virtual pets booklets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's, yeah, okay, I guess she counts. I forgot she existed. Honestly, honest to God, I forgot she existed.
She looks like she'd be part of like a Team Rocket.
Yeah,
Or
she
something,
looks
her
like
outfit.
that. She looks like that female counterpart to Impmon that also served the same function. And has sort of been retooled lately to be the Impmon female counterpart, so that she evolves into BL Starmon and Impmon stays as Beelzemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot she existed. Jesus.
Yeah, she looks like a main character in a Pokemon gang.
Yeah. No, her aesthetic is definitely very 90s. She looks like, oh god, she looks like Gatchaman. She looks like a villain from Gatchaman. I don't know if you're familiar with that show, Gatchaman. I don't know, but she looks like a villain from that.
It has been said Googlemon, yeah.
Googlemon, effectively, yeah.
Funny thing is we have a Search Man in the Mega Man series.
This is true.
Sleek said there is a Navimon Digimon. Searchmon, Navimon, Googlemon, Global Dramon.
Yeah.
I prefer the Appmon version of Navimon.
Yeah, well then the Appmon version of Navimon is like the best Appmon. I will show this off again.
Oh, my necklace.
I love this thing.
So cute.
He would be my buddy Appmon. Like I said earlier, if I could get a green plate for this, I would just that said pairing Navimon. I would use that. But if I have to choose between I love Gatchmon, but Dokomon is a good boy. So that's why Dokomon gets the faceplate treatment.
Yeah, I like Musimon.
Yeah, Tora not so much.
No, not the kid. No.
No, he doesn't get better. Spoilers.
Yeah, I didn't think he would with that personality.
Yeah.
Like they play off each other well. I'll give them that. But yeah, I think it could be fun to have a partner like Musimon.
Yeah, Musimon's a good
Even
boy.
when you're not a douchebag.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Musimon's a good boy.
He'd appreciate me because I have a good knowledge of music.
And there you go, yeah. And now Navimon's living on the Millennium Puzzle.
Oh, okay, that can stay there. That's cute. All the Pokeballs can move out of the way.
Yeah.
And it's much better than sitting him, because we usually have him sitting on the little Palkia figure.
Yeah.
And he keeps just falling over, so his face is in Palkia's crotch.
I'm trying not to kink shame him, but
I don't need to look at that, okay.
not under my roof. Okay. Will Gaiamon Digimon look somewhat similar to Gaiamon Appmon when he will be shown one day? I don't know. I'm surprised we don't have a Gaiamon Digimon already, like as part of the Olympians or something. But I mean, they're the Olympus 12, and I think we probably have all 12 of them at this stage. So I don't know. But yeah. So I think this is where we'll wrap up. Yeah, like it is 12:30 in the morning, so it's probably a good opportunity for us to bounce.
Yeah, I've been up since 7.
Yeah, you have.
Well, half 7.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you had work today.
Yeah. Longest day.
Mm.
I almost rather it be busy.
Or Chronomon. Do we not have Chronomon? That name sounded familiar. I guess we don't. Right.
What a Chrono. Not just Pokemon.
Well, we have Timemon, so
Yeah.
but he's an Appmon. Cool. Right then, guys. So yeah, we're gonna bounce. Thank you all so much for staying the extra bit of time with us as we went through the spoilers and then just a bit of chatter afterwards. So it was good to. It was implied in the game when Galacticmon was about to fuse with the Earth. See, my 3DS isn't Japanese, and I don't have a capture card for the 3DS either, so I haven't been able to play the Appmon game yet. It's over there on the shelf now because it was a $5 on Amazon, and I figured I might as well get it for the collection for the sake of a $5. I hope you dream with Betsumon. Reiko, why would you do that, Reiko? Why would you say such terrible, awful things like that? Like, I mean, you've done this to yourself.
Mine broke.
Good night, everybody. We do love you. Thank you so much for joining. What you did with the masks on this. So
There's fat chin in there. There we go.
So have yourselves a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. Enjoy the week ahead. If you haven't already, please don't hesitate to join the Discord and banter along with us during the week and help our own little experiment in world building, continue to grow. And we'll have all the Digimon chats and banter in between episodes of Ghost Game and whatever we decide to do after that and beyond. So be very appreciative to see you in the community and just yeah. So I will drop the link one more.
Yeah. Join.
It's
fun.
It is, and it's free.
Continue the chats all through the week.
Exactly. So
Please don't hide that there.
it's just for the moment. So yeah, have yourselves a good time, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Sundays are always a blast, and that's your doing. So
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we will see you next week for episode 34 of Digimon Ghost Game. Look after yourselves. Take care. Is it pants time? Is it time to put on some pants? Is it?
Huh? He's got pants now.